That way you can really focus on, you know, the references and all that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I came in to learn something, and it hasn't happened yet, so.
Yeah, so. The biggest thing with this car is a lot of rolling speed, and you gotta let the car rotate itself.
Yeah.
Because you know, as soon as you touch the gas with this car, it locks the rear diff up. And the rear diff locks, it's driving it forward. So you gotta use the rotation and let the car point for you.
Yeah.
That way, when you do come off the brake, the car turns a little bit more, and you can get more throttle with less wheel.
Yeah.
So it's just finding that slip and playing with it is the biggest thing with the car. So.
Yeah, that's something I gotta get used to. And then when I watch the instructor demo lab, there's a lot of just rolling.
Yep, a lot of rolling.
I'm just not used to. It feels really weird.
What do you drive?
Well, I have this, and my track car is a Lotus Evora S, but
it's
it's a fully converted like race car basically.
Oh, nice.
It's also 2,900 pounds now, so
yeah, for
it's very
sure.
different from this.
Yeah. The cool thing with this car is as soon as you get the nose pointed, you can go.
Yeah.
Just because you got so much weight back there that it just squats, and as long as your wheel's coming out, even a little or a lot, you can get on the throttle, which is nice. So, but
this one I really struggle. I feel like I over slow.
It's
and then you're just hanging and you're hanging and you're hanging.
Just get it rotated, get the curvy. That one, you're almost matching your straightaway speed, but
you're almost aiming for the tires here and then coming back to the brake cone.
No, shorter distance in the middle.
Shorter distance.
Yeah. But that one at the top, you got to slow it down 20 more mile an hour than 21. So braking back here, so you can ease off the brake and keep it flat, so you can get off the brake and turn it back on throttle off the exit.
Yeah, I over slow here too. By the time I hit the last corner, way too slow.
All right, this one's a diamond. Up, second in the middle, rotate it down, and back to throttle. You ready, buddy? Rotate.
Yeah, the noise throws me off.
Yeah, that's just a patch. Big brakes. Ease off the brake, roll it, right back to the flow. Nice and straight down the straight. Day one's hard just because you got all the mix match stuff, so.
Yeah, but even that, right? Like now I see how you drive it. I can't carry the same speed. My line will be off a little bit. But at least if I'm running roughly the same speed, within a couple of seconds, like you can inch your way towards it.
Oh yeah, a tenth here.
It's really hard if you're like all over the map. Then I'm just finding the line before I'm finding my brake reference, my brake pressure. I just don't get enough reps then.
Yeah. So you get 3 full track sessions tomorrow with faster groups, so you should put it together, buddy. That was a good lap there for you.
Good.
But as you can see, the initial brake pressure is key, and like you said, it's just, there's rolling. The tire's this freaking wide, man. You just roll it and it points, you know. But you gotta keep the brake on. Initially, you can't pop it or be too quick with your brake release, because then you'll lose it, because there's so much mass pushing you out. So you just gotta control that, and use the brake release to control the rear end too.
Yeah.
Because that'll control your diff release.
Well, that's something I really have to work on, right? Is I feel like I'm okay with the initial brake, right? But then, bleeding off the right amount and balancing the car.
Try to do it with your wheel.
If you over slow, right? Like, that's my
That's
problem. Like,
sucks.
then I'm off, and like, you can't teach yourself how to tail brake if you're already too slow.
Exactly.
And then you're just kind of hanging out. You're on the throttle too early. It's like terrible habits.
Yeah.
The nannies will choke off the throttle. So like, that's kind of what I'm trying to work on.
Right. So when you're doing it, be as consistent as possible with your initial brake, and then how you release the brake is going to be how your rolling speed is. But what helps you out with the quickness and like with the speed is do it with your steering wheel.
Yeah.
Just pick up your right foot with your wheel. Release the brake simultaneously, the same rate as the steering wheel.
Right. Okay.
And that'll picks that up, and that way when you're moving weight down, you're moving weight simultaneously, even with the car. So you're not turning, then release, you know, the car's a little unbalanced. So just tie a string to your hand or your foot, and then work on the release of the brake, the speed, if you want to roll it faster or slower.
Yeah, the whole like rolling speed thing, and just like